Welcome back to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. So, this morning I have been having some requests, and I would like to talk about the power of our thoughts, the power of what goes on in our mind. And we all have not realized, at least most of us, the power that our thoughts have. So I want to share some personal things with you about my life that I hope it helps you to experiment and to move forward and helps you to become more positive in your daily life. So, as we know, we are very well aware that in the world there's so much energy. We can walk into a room, I'm sure many of you, and you actually feel wanted or unwanted. You can feel tension, you can feel calmness, you can feel beauty, or so many things we can feel. And many of these things are attributed to the energy of the surrounding. And as we know from physics, energy is the capacity to do work, isn't it? For all those physics students out there. But three things can happen with energy. You know what they are? It is either we can absorb this energy into our being, it's either we can reflect back this energy, or either we can transform it. And this is where our thoughts come in. What are we doing with our thoughts? Are we reflecting back what is given to us? Are we transforming or are we absorbing? Now, I remember when I was 19 years old, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Now, I was 19, as I said, and clearly young. I was already married. And my mother previously had this same condition. But at that age, I did not really dive into overly reading about the disease. All I knew is that I had this disease. I was a bit concerned of growing a lump in my neck if I'd have to do surgery. But did I dive into it? No. I did not swim in hypothyroidism. I did not. At that time, I was going to university or about to begin. I was young and feisty. But the truth is, I did not use my thought to dwell. I did not dwell. And, on reflection, I would work, there was a point in time that I was teaching at Presentation College. I was going to university. And I had 3 kids. I think I was pregnant with one at the time. And I was also given extra lessons at home while my husband was a full-time doctor at San Fernando General. Life was quite busy. Of course, I did have the support of my parents, but the point was I was able to do a lot physically. So I did not act out the symptoms because I did not focus on the symptoms. I did not focus, my hair would fall out, or I would start to get swellings of the neck, or I'm supposed to be very tired. I did not focus on the symptoms. And, there's a lot of symptoms if you read up on hypothyroid disease. Now, in today's society with the media all present and so much media, so much technology, we can, as soon as we have the slightest issue, we have so much technology that we can go and read and get ourselves sick. Because our thoughts play, oh my gosh, my hair is going to fall out, this is going to happen, this next. Now, at that tender age, I was so busy and wrapped up in so many other things, I did not focus. Remember this, I did not focus. And I actually taught biology for a number of years. And what was interesting about teaching biology? I would have to teach about this disease. And when I told my students that I was diagnosed with this disease at 19, they were like shocked. They were like, Miss, I think you make a mistake, because you have so much energy and you're not showing any symptoms of this disease, miss. This can't be you. And I would laugh. In fact, they would tell me they think I had hyperthyroid disease, which was funny. So even though I didn't realize that I was doing it, I wasn't dwelling. I didn't realize that I was actually creating a reality for myself through the power of thought. Because my focus was elsewhere. And I could remember one day my mom and I were in the car and somebody on the radio was talking about hypothyroidism. And would you believe what they said? They said people with this disease are stupid, fat, and lazy. I remember my mom and I just laughing. And I was like, what? Now, first of all, whoever said that was very poor. But it was said. But even at that time, I did not dwell. And somehow I was able to continue life as if I did not possess this disease. So this was a very positive way. So I hope that if you are going through anything, do not live the symptoms. Do not read about the symptoms so much that you actually live it. You bring it upon yourself. Slowly but surely. It's almost like you are waiting for it to happen. No. Continue living, eat properly, exercise, get your sunshine, and love yourself. So again, that was physically, I was able to overcome. So on an emotional level now, I have something to share with you. At about probably 3 years ago, approximately, who cares? Someone fairly close to me, okay, I shouldn't say fairly, someone close to me, sorry, accused me of things like black magic and voodoo. Yes, I was accused of this. In fact, growing up, I don't think we ever used those words in our household. And honestly, if I could do voodoo and black magic, I swear to you, I would have done some on my husband so that he would stop studying for 16 years of university. I'm not even kidding. Oh gosh. Anyway, I can laugh about this now. It wasn't so funny then. So now I did not go looking up on black magic and voodoo. No, I didn't do that. What I did is that I replayed the scenario in my head over and over. I asked questions like why. I was sad. I shared it with friends. I shared it with family. I talked about it every day, if I could remember. And even if I didn't speak of it, it was here. And to be honest, I honestly think that much of our sickness or issues in life are a result of our emotional health. Now, I did not realize this. I actually focused more on my physical health. But emotionally, I was not at a good place. Because when we have these thoughts of what other people do us, or when we have these thoughts and it keeps ringing in our head, the first person who feels these thoughts are us. If you are going through infidelity, if you are going through a breakup, if you are going through a difficult marriage, if you have some challenge, let me tell you, if your thoughts keep reciprocating or reflecting the exact issue, you are not only sending out negative vibes into the universe and to the other person, we are actually contaminating ourselves further. So we already have this challenge to deal with, but then we are contaminating ourselves. So what I would like you to do is actually use thought and manifest what you want. For example, I should have said, I know who I am. I know who I am. I am above this. I am better than this. I have not done this. And also send positive energy to the other party, hoping that they too come to terms with this whole scenario and see the light. But instead, as I said, I swam in it. And for all of you who are discussing issues, problems, I tell you, it's a waste of time. And you know what? When we go to everyone, as we like to say in Trinidad, Tom, Dick, and Harry, for advice, each person will give you advice in their capacity, according to their experiences, according to what has happened in their life, according to what they have been accustomed to. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's the correct way. So I want you to experiment with this. If you are going through something, I want you to take it upon yourself to radiate what you want. So you want love? What should we radiate? Radiate love. We want understanding? Radiate understanding. Whatever you want. And I ask you here, now we need to go back to basics. We have to, not need, we have to. We have to go back to basics. Now, first thing in the morning when we get up, what sort of thoughts are you having? Do you quickly go to CNN? Do you quickly go to some program to know who has been murdered, who has been, what negative is happening in the world? Or do you quickly say, thank you for life? Thank you for this food. Thank you for the air. What thought is coming? Now be mindful of your thoughts in the morning to set your day, and be mindful for the last thought of night. Last thought at night before sleep. I want you to choose just one, if you can start, one, something that you would like to manifest. Would you like a more understanding relationship? Do you want love? Is it that you want better health? Start radiating this thought first thing in the morning and the last thing before sleep. Now, next time I will be talking about the power of our food, how important our food is. But for today, don't forget, we cannot be the ones to destroy ourselves. People and our environment will constantly change. People will see things through different perspectives than us. I may be outgoing to some. I may be flirtatious to some. I may be beautiful to some. I may be quite ugly to some. I may be strong-minded to some. I may be a bully to another. But we must know ourselves. And we can, do you hear that? We can have control over our thoughts. And the minute some negative or some thought of lower energy is coming, get rid of it at once. Because remember, we can either transform it, we can either reflect it, or we can absorb it. And we don't want to absorb negativity. And honestly, we don't want to reflect it either. But we definitely want to transform. And the way to transform is to begin with seeing things more positively. But please, don't just look at it as if you are seeing it. Let it start here. Because these thoughts affect our cells and our entire immune system. This is why when we are happy, we have all this energy and we can change the world because we have this high frequency vibration. But when we have negative thoughts, we are actually making ourselves drained and at a lower level frequency. So please, try your best. Not try, do. And operate at a higher frequency. So if you can, kindly close your eyes while I repeat this. Please close your eyes And if you would like to start your day with something very powerful and beautiful, please enjoy. Close your eyes and enjoy. I am healthy. I am peaceful. I am loving. I am full. I am content. I am full of positive energy. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am more than just this body. I am a peaceful, loving soul. Have a good day and join me again on Heart to Heart Talks with Anita. The next time I'll be talking about the power of food. And please don't forget, don't just focus on your physical health. Please take time and focus on your emotional health. Have a great day. Love you guys. Love and light from Safra's Anita and our kids. Namaste.